Hello world, welcome to This Week in Cities Skylines. Nothing to see here, folks. This episode airs on Sunday, November 28th. And for the last week, I have been playing in our new city. We just released episode 2 days ago, and it has been so much fun playing the game again with like money turned on, and you have to unlock all the milestones and stuff, and it's like actually playing City Skylines rather than just having a sandbox and just being able to do whatever you want. I actually like the little bit of restriction. It just gives, you know, some actual game to the game. I've really been enjoying it. As of the time of release, City Skylines and its DLCs are on sale as probably part of like Black Friday and Steam sales and all that sort of thing. I have 2 videos on the topic of which DLCs you should buy. The first is a tiers list that's like a personal favorite tiers list, and the second is a short but sweet video about the DLCs that I actually recommend. Feel free to give them a watch after this video if you're trying to figure out which DLCs to buy. I've been watching people on Twitch, and lots of people are doing Snowfall Cities, I think in prep for, you know, that bad S word that's coming our way or is already here. And I've really been enjoying it. Snowfall is a guilty favorite of mine. Who have you been watching? Let me know in the comments below what other City Skylines creators you guys watch. Speaking of watching other City Skylines creators, I'm gonna take work off of this guy for a second, and I'm gonna talk about a creator on YouTube that I just found. Their channel name is First Skylines TV, and they put out a video this week that caught my eye. I'll put a still of it on the screen behind me. I don't want to show you the actual video because you should go watch their video, but their whole channel seems to be like first person perspectives through cities with some nice music going on in the background. And they do the perspectives from like different vehicles, and you get to see their city as you're driving through their city. And that's my favorite way to experience the game, is that first person camera mod. And so I've really enjoyed these videos from this creator, so check them out. First Skylines TV. But now I should probably let him do his job. Here is this guy. Oh, yes. Thank you, Toad. I'm just over here being super serious. This week in City Skylines, social media has happened. Let's go check it out. On Reddit, we have The City at Night by eLightCS. Oh my goodness, look at the colors. These underpasses remind me of when Toadie would walk home from the bars at night, walking under those underpasses and feeling pretty uncomfortable, but really just a great shot. Next, we have this Highway with the Skyline by julioaxel. There are so many things to point out about this screenshot. There is an actual skyline there in the back, the plane taking off as well, the beautiful greenery around the road, and the up at the front there, the classic wiener dog vehicle. So good. We also have this commune of Fagano by hwont. Pronunciation never gonna happen. In the comments, this creator says that it is actually functional because they've used the zonable pedestrian paths along with block services, so the city actually functions while looking that great. And I think it's a great example of a way that we probably don't typically play ourselves, and it's gorgeous. Headed over to Twitter, we have this overhead shot of a traffic jam from Skibbeth, and it gives me anxiety. They have made excellent use of the retaining walls here, and the whole thing just kind of feels overall realistic, like I'm driving home from work and can't get home soon enough. And we have this Wonders of Egypt by Bastet. This is great. Toadie has a real soft spot for Egypt, as Egypt was her first out of Canada travel life experience, and so cool. Bastet really captured its beauty well. The only thing that I would think to add is an uncomfortably large amount of people all squished in there, but it's, yeah, great job. And we have this old school cool feeling McDonald's by Shoya. The detail work is wow, from the trash in the back there to the man over there with the shopping cart, the choices of the specific cars used, the graffiti on the fence, it's all spot on and really well put together. And of course, Instagram, we have this high up view of this park in the middle of the city by ER_Casel_PS or Casel PS, and has so much to see. And guys, this was done in vanilla. They've done the beautiful rock placement all around, the monument up front, the amusement park in the middle of all of that high density, all in vanilla. Moving on to this skyline view by Hubbub 20. This is the name of the game, folks. It is an actual city skyline in cities skylines. I'm loving the trees up front, the differences in the tall office buildings or high density buildings, and the cool decorative assets in the plaza that like whoosh up at the top. Cool. Hey, editor Toadie here. I didn't get the third Instagram picture up. Please look at this overhead shot by cardinalsun.cs. I really wanted to show this one off because just the taking of the image was awesome, with the giant plane filling it up, but you can really see like everything about their city that there is to love. Really cool shot, really great framing, and you know, beautiful looking city too. Now that I've said cool just enough, let's go back to Toad. Hey, you out there, if you've gotten this far and you are enjoying this recap of the week in City Skylines, please do give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the video go to new viewers who potentially haven't had the opportunity to see it. But thanks, this guy. Let's get into the Steam workshop. Behind me are the 3 pages of the front page this week on the workshop. I ended up downloading 2 things from it. I downloaded the Plaza self-storage by Darf. I think it fits so well in my city and probably almost any city out there. I really like the effort put into it to make the walls of the building not just like boring walls and actually have some decoration to them. And then the Ferris wheel that was on the front page by SvenBerlin had an alternate option that had citizens actually sitting in the little compartments. So I downloaded that version and I think it looks so good at night with a floodlight on the ground pointing up at it. Sven points out that you can change a lot of the colors on the Ferris wheel to suit the needs of your cities or of the park that you put it in. This Cooperstown Diner by RoomMic feels so cozy. I'm sure I've been to this diner before, hungover on a Saturday morning looking for the greasy breakfast food. They really did a great job at capturing that small town diner vibe. I always love finding new props to work with, and so today I bring you this Bricks Grill by GonDragon. This is another way to decorate a yard when you are looking for something other than that kind of standard American style barbecue. I think it looks really nice. And we have the Barre Rousseau by Alexgazz, probably pronouncing it wrong, based on a real building in Gennevilliers in France, again, probably pronouncing it wrong, which originally held 714 residential units, like, you know, the actual buildings. I really love artistic buildings like this with the cool colors on the outside, and I am excited to try to find a way to use this kind of unique style building in my city. To the comment of the week. This comment was left by Iamon on episode 2 of our new Cities Let's Play series. Let's put it right there. And it says, Following the RCI demand is a good bit of advice. I do find the height of each isn't always a good indicator of how much they zone though. Zone a little, then see how it reacts is what I try to do, of course. I also favor R before C, so residential before commercial, and I try to keep a bit of unemployment. That seems to help drive more Sims to university. I think it's just great advice. So if there's anybody out there that's kind of trying to figure out how to balance their needs, RCI is how you say the needs. I think it's residential, commercial, industry. And yeah, that's just how I play the game when I'm playing an actual playthrough, is I just zone whatever the little bars tell you to zone. But Iamon brings up the good point that like a bar this tall of residential doesn't mean that you have to zone the same amount of residential as a bar this tall of commercial. So you just zone, see what happens, and continue following it. And I like the point about leaving some unemployment to try to encourage your Sims to go to university. It's got a pretty big brain moves there. For this channel, you should see episode 3 of the New City Let's Play come out next Friday. And next Sunday, there will not be a Twix because there will be a Twitch highlights video. I do also stream over at twitch.tv/ToadieYPQ. I will put my tiers list of City Skylines DLC over there in the info card. You should give it a click. Go watch that next. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.